many, the Congo is just another hotspot in a world of troubles. But like every nation, it is a unique entity with its own place and past, forming the basis of its current troubles and the potential for its future successes. Since first conceived of as a political entity, this state has been subject to external interests consistent with its strategic and economic importance. Foreign rule and invasive foreign military activity are nothing new to the Congolese people. Their country was formed from the personal colonial ambitions of King Leopold II and ruled by tyrants installed by others from its start. Yet the Congolese are an energetic and creative people. Missionary success in education helped create a society with a real sense of public opinion. The populace values education, and citizens are acutely aware of their country's situation. It's not good. Weak and arbitrary rule by dictators has allowed the colonial infrastructure to deteriorate, in some cases below the level of traditional village-based culture. Foreign armies and domestic criminal groups terrorize much of the population. Outside observers estimate that since neighboring states began military intervention to overthrow the Mobutu dictatorship, casualties have reached into the millions. The Congo's strategic importance results mainly from its size and geographic location in Africa. With over 900,000 square miles, making it one of the continent's largest territories, Congo shares borders with 9 other states, many of them with troubles of their own. Congo-Brazzaville, Central African Republic, Sudan, Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi, Tanzania, Zambia, and Angola. Congo has vast hydroelectric and agricultural potential. Its mineral riches are astounding, including diamonds, oil, and other strategic compounds. This wealth has made it attractive and practical for foreign interests to pursue their ambitions at the expense of the Congolese people. Pressured by the exigencies of the Cold War, the national security policy of the U.S. and its allies often favored so-called strongman rule over popularly supported government in strategically sensitive areas. From Vietnam to South America and Iran, there has been little evidence for the long-term wisdom of this judgment. Congo may represent the most spectacular failure of this policy. Concerned by the rhetoric of the pan-tribal movement led by Patrice Lumumba, foreign security services worked for his assassination and supported the eventual coup of the military commander he appointed. Corporal Joseph Désiré Mobutu must rank as one of the most outrageous tyrants of world history. In 32 years of absolute power, Mobutu and his henchmen apparently stole more than ever before recorded, and in the process they ruined the country by destroying its economic and social fabric. Legal democratic activity came to a halt as a one-party state, every bit as totalitarian as any communist system, was installed. Featuring personality cult dictatorship and vicious secret police, the regime depended upon the United States, France, and Belgium to remain in power. These countries were heavily influenced by those continuing to make a profit dealing with the kleptocracy in Kinshasa. Even so, by the end of 1996, this notorious situation made continued support no longer tenable. Mobutu was forced to flee as the regionally sponsored military elements rushed to fill the vacuum. The democratic aspirations of the Congolese people must be considered with this history in mind. As his control of the country deteriorated, Mobutu was forced to open a dialogue with opposition elements, some of whom actually represented the Congolese people. The nonviolent opposition insisted upon a sovereign national conference. Mobutu probably agreed, planning to nullify the entire enterprise when his prospects improved. But for the opposition, this was a decisive moment. Led by a unity party, the Union for Democratic Social Progress, the members of the conference realized that only a sovereign entity could provide the juridical authority to establish a government of law.